This is day 215 of startup. So as I've said before, my product will be illegal to use in USA because of anti-robocall laws. But yes, it is permissible to use in some other jurisdictions because ours is not exactly a robocall. So the way US law is drafted, it actually unwittingly excludes us also. But in UK, in India, and in many other jurisdictions, it is actually permissible. My system is permissible, which is not exactly a robocall but uses pre-recordings operated by live agents. So we have actually considered it as a pivot, like whether instead of focusing on America, focusing on India or UK makes sense. So first of all, let's consider India. So I am from India and my co-founder is still in India. Right now I'm in Canada, but I'm an Indian. And I came out of India because of this particular reason only, because I believe although India is very good for raising funds, there's a lot of capital going around, but it's not really a very lucrative market. So last 10 years of startups, we have seen that startups are not able to generate revenues or profits. They are able to raise a lot of funds, so a lot of startups are coming crashing down now, and I don't want to be playing the same game. So any company which is making calls in India, I believe, will not be generating a lot of profits. So I do not want to play in that market because it will never be a big market, and big market is important to be able to raise venture capitalist funding, which is very important for a technical startup. Now coming to UK, so UK, in United Kingdom, the law is actually drafted properly. So it says any system which makes automated dialing and it uses pre-recording will be illegal, but any system that uses only pre-recordings will not be illegal to use, which is the case in America. So yes, my product will be okay for the users who are calling to customers in United Kingdom. So yeah, that's actually somewhat good. So we have not completely actually moved out of that idea, because yes, we have divided it like this. My co-founder will continue to work on that idea and will try to sell it to few people in United Kingdom, while I'll be looking for pivot. Now the problem with UK market is that, okay, first of all, it's not as big as America, so it is probably 1/10 of it. Now already cold calling is not a huge market. There are very few people who cold call, and now if we limit it to only companies in UK, it will be much smaller. And then I don't know whether investors, venture capitalist funding will be easy to attract for this market. But why we are still continuing on the UK is, like, while I'm planning the pivot, I don't know whether I will be completely moving out of the cold calling space itself, or whether my next idea will be something for the cold callers. And if it is something for the cold callers, then actually continuing on the UK with a different product does make sense, because I will be able to use that traction in that market to justify raising funds. So it will probably, my product will, that currently we have built for UK, will be part of a larger product, which is to make cold calling easy. And maybe the UK version has some features which is a little bit different from the US version, and that is why it will be part of the same single story, which is about making cold calling easy and fun. So for that reason, it does make sense for now to continue in UK if we do not plan to move out of the cold calling space itself. But at the same time, since anyway this is a strong setback, I'm using this as an opportunity to open my mind further, to not just limit myself to this cold calling space, but also look out at other opportunities. So when I'll be doing ideation now, I'll actually be doing something, I'll be exploring on a more broader level, while of course giving more priority to anything related to cold calling. So that's it for now. Bye bye.